My name is Edgar Puente. I am a first year college student at Mesa Community College, and I choose the reproductive justice movement because I have seen how reproductive health affects people in my own family, especially my sister. This movement focuses on the right to have children, to not have children, and the right to basically raise a child in a safe and healthy community. So, the University of Vermont documented more than 60,000 people were forcibly sterilized in the United States during the 20th century. These sterilizations targeted people who were poor, disabled, indigenous, and people of color. And as a Mexican student, it is disturbing to realize that people who look like my family were seen as unfit to have children. The World Health Organization reports that maternal mortality rates are significantly higher in marginalized and low income communities, who explain that discrimination and lack of access to quality care are the major causes. And when I think about this, think about my sister or the future family members, it worries me that childbirth can be more dangerous simply by the way of our background. Growing up, I noticed how my sisters always faced more pressure and judgment about her body than I ever did. Ever since, like, for example, doctor visits, it's been a lot different for us. She would come home frustrated because she felt like talked down or not taken seriously. Seeing that made me realize that's how sexism and cultural expectations shape reproductive experiences long before someone even entered a clinic. A peer-reviewed study from the National Institute of Health found that LGBTQ adults face higher rates of discrimination in healthcare. And the Guttmacher Institute reports that 75% of abortion patients in the United States are low income. As a community student who works part time, I see how money affects decisions people make at my age, especially with gas, because gas is pretty high and we need a mode of transportation to get us from point A to point B. And I have a friend who skipped a medical appointment because they cannot afford the cost or just couldn't afford missing work. So, ways for the solution is to have the reproductive justice movement support expanding communities based clinics that provide respectful, culturally component care. These clinics help reduce discrimination and increase trust in communities like mine. And they also make reproductive health more accessible in low income families. So, in conclusion, reproductive justice is not just about individual choices, it's about the system that makes those choices harder in certain groups. As a young Mexican student with a sister I care about, I want a future where people like us do not have to fight extra battles just to have basic health care. The reproductive justice movement is working towards that future by demanding dignity, safety, and autonomy for everyone. Thank you.